Guess what? Your new school uniform is here.
Mom, really, I can't believe I just abandoned my old life, my friends, just because you got a new job.
Baby, I know it's tough. Okay? I'm sorry you'll be leaving your old friends, but trust me, you'll make new ones. You will like your new school.
Just drop the uniform on the bed. I'll handle it later.
Come on, baby. You'll make new friends, and I'm sure you're going to like it there.
Okay.
Smile for me, please. Hello.
Hello. Baby, I'm not happy, really.
Mrs. Sandra, I am so sorry. Trust me, this is a very big blow and loss on all of us, okay? Considering the fact that the dead girl was a very, very intelligent girl, and her parents, they've been very supportive. But we have to be very careful so as not to create panic, for our students and as well for our incoming students. That's number one. Number two, let us also plan on how to, honor the dead by, once in a time, let's create that platform, to honor her. So please, like I said, let us not panic. Let us not create this panic in our students. It's something that has happened to us and we cannot question God, okay? It's fine. So please, let's carry out this thing so that we can manage the whole situation, okay?
Thank you very much, sir. I'll try my best.
Please, whatever you need, please do not hesitate to let me know, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right.
My first day in school.
Hey, what's up? You look bothered. What's happening?
You are asking as if you don't know what is happening in this school.
You know that thing aside the death of Elena?
Yes, that is what I'm talking about. Like, who knows who is going to be the next person?
No, nobody will be the next person. Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm going to tell my parents to change me from this school.
No, that's not.
I'm serious. Because so many things are beginning to happen in this school right now.
But I heard that the principal is arranging a candle procession for her.
Yes. Even as that, like, I'm scared of everything happening in this school right now. I'm really scared. Do you know what, guys? I will see you later. Let me pick my school bag. It's small.
Alright, okay.
Class, greet. Good morning. How are you? Okay, just a quick one. You can sit. This is Ivy Faxing. So she's a new student and she'll be joining us. I want you to help her settle in properly. Okay? So Ivy, make yourself comfortable. What's the noise for? So in our previous class, we were talking about plots. And under plot, we have character, scene. So plot is the arrangement of a play. Ivy, are you following?
Yes, very well, thank you.
Okay. So we have character image used in play. So we have theme. This is the message that is used in play.
Ivy, you've been awfully quiet today. How was your first day at school?
This was nice. It's just that the students were not exactly welcoming.
That's understandable. It's always tough for the new kid. Just give it time.
Yeah, maybe. And something else happened today. Something abnormal. I don't know if the classes were boring, but I was falling asleep in class. And I never do that.
You falling asleep in class. That doesn't sound like you at all.
Exactly. Today I couldn't just keep my eyes open. It was a tussle.
It's been a stressful full week with the moving and everything. So I guess you're just tired.
Yeah, maybe.
Ivy, it's just your first day at school. Don't worry, you will get used to it with time.
I hope so too. I don't want to be the weird new kid that falls asleep in class.
You'll be fine. Okay? Just remember, you're not alone in this. We're in this together. Okay? Anyway, let's hurry up and finish this and go to bed. Alright?
Alright class, today we are going to discuss the theme in Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. So who can tell me what the main theme is? Alright, Chizoba.
Ma, one of the main themes is the clash between traditional and colonial cultures.
Exactly. And how does Achebe illustrate this clash?
She talked about two communities, and a powerful man was mentioned in the book by the name of Okonkwo, and he felt like he could dominate the two communities and fight, and it was a whole lot.
Ivy, are you okay? Can someone check on Ivy, please? Excuse me. Yes, Chizoba, quick. Quiet! dreaded the flash.
Excuse me.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm very fine. Thank you.
No, you're not. It's obvious something is wrong.
I'm just disturbed. I'm trying to settle in and all. Nothing much.
Is it the other students? Don't worry about them. They are nice people. It's just that you're sitting at Elena's desk.
Who's Elena?
Elena used to be our classmate, but she died months ago.
What? How did she die?
Well, she was found dead in her pool.
Oh my God.
It was a shock to everyone because she was really loved around here.
I had no idea something like that happened.
It's okay. We don't expect you to know everything on your first day. You'll get used to it.
Thank you so much.
I didn't introduce myself this morning. My name is Chizoba.
My name is Ivy. Nice to meet you.
We're neighbors.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember, sorry.
It's okay. Let's go back to class together.
Alright, thank you.
I can show you everywhere in school that you don't know this.
Hey, sweetheart. How was school today?
It's fine. Mom, I want to change desks.
Change desk? Why?
Like, I just found out that the girl who used to sit on my desk died. It's creepy. Mom, I can't sit there anymore.
Died? Oh, Ivy, I'm so sorry. That must have been a shock.
It is, Mom. And now I understand why my classmates were looking at me like that. It's because of it.
I know it's unsettling, but it's just a desk. Baby, that won't change the fact that she passed away. I guess you should just see it as an opportunity to honor her memory and do well in her place.
It's not about honoring her memory. Just like sitting there feels weird. I'm not comfortable, please.
Baby, don't let your mind play tricks on you. Just focus on your studies. Give it some time.
Okay, Mom, I'll try. But this doesn't feel right at all. It doesn't feel right.
I know. I understand this can be a lot to handle, but you're a strong girl. Come on. You'll get through this. Trust me.
Okay, Mom.
Alright? Okay, maybe you should just go inside and freshen up and come meet me. Now you remember. It's okay, my darling.
Alright,
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Today, we'll be discussing the principles of supply and demand. So can someone tell me what happens when demand is high and supply remains unchanged?
Sir.
Yes, Victor.
When demand increases and supply remains unchanged, it leads to a balance in the quantity and price.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
Help me. Help me. What happened to you? What happened to you? Tell me. Hold my hand. What happened to you?
When the man Ivy, are you alright?
Yes, I'm very fine. She's such a strange girl. Yes, I know.
Do you need a moment?
No, I'm okay, sir.
So,
where can they keep
Good day, ma.
Good day. Is Principal Okon in?
No, ma. He asked me to wait here, and he was with another teacher. I think they were heading to the staff office, ma.
Okay. Let me know when he returns.
No problem, ma. What is it? What are you doing in there?
Oh, you mean the principal's office? I was just talking. I needed to see him. I wanted to talk to him about something. That's it.
I know you're lying. The principal wasn't in there, and I was playing watchdog for you. I even saved you from Miss Sandra. What's going on? You're acting like you've seen a ghost.
Look, Chizoba, I don't think this is the right place to talk about this. Because, I mean, students might walk past and hear us. Maybe we should go to somewhere else, somewhere more quiet and serene.
Okay, let's go.
Right. This way, I think.
Will you tell me what's going on?
I snuck into the principal's office because I needed to know more about Elena.
What did you find out?
We share the same birthday. But I feel like there's more to her death, and I really want to know what that is.
This is actually interesting and creepy at the same time. I feel we should wait for things to unfold because I have a lot of unanswered questions.
Me too.
Are we going to put this back?
Or maybe it's risky out here. Okay, come on.
No way. Let's go.
Help! Help me! 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 Help me!
Yes, ma'am. Let's try and meet. Let's keep outside.
This girl again.
Try this guy.
Ivy, wait! Good evening, Ma.
Evening. How may I help you?
Ma, my name is Chizoba. I live next door. And I go to school with Ivy. Please, is she home?
Oh, yeah, she's home. I do know Ivy had friends already. Just a moment. How do you know Ivy?
We're in the same class, Ma.
Oh, I see. Let me get her for you.
Okay.
Ivy! Ivy!
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. Let's go inside. No need to stay here. Let me take you to my room. Alright. Thank you so much for coming. Please sit. Is there any problem?
I was worried about you after what happened in class today. Are you okay? Ivy, our classmates think you're weird, and everyone is talking about what happened in class today. You need to talk to someone, and I want you to know that you can trust me.
It's just these dreams, Chizoba. They feel so real.
What dreams?
I've been having weird dreams about Elena.
Elena? You didn't even know her?
Yes, but I keep on seeing her lying in a pool, lifeless. I had this dream first before sneaking into the principal's office. And then I had another dream. This time, there was someone else watching her. It's so terrifying, Chizoba.
Another dream?
Yes, and there was a shadowy figure watching her. I tried to move towards this thing and I couldn't move. I was so scared.
That's really intense. How long have you been having these dreams?
Since my third day in school. I feel like Elena is trying to communicate.
Or maybe there's more to what happened than we know.
I believe there's more to what happened to her.
We should look into it, but we should keep this between ourselves. No one else needs to know about this.
You're right. I don't even want to draw too much attention.
Don't worry. We'll figure this out together.
But what exactly do we do?
We can gather information, anything at all that could help us understand what is going on. And if any of these dreams occur again, you have to tell me first.
Thank you so much, Isabel.
It's okay.
Thank you.
So, this was an article on Elena's death. It doesn't mention much aside the fact that it was an accident and their staffs found her dead.
This doesn't help. Wait. Were the both of you close? Like very close? And did you notice anything like she being addicted to drugs or using it?
We were somewhat close, but I wasn't sure she was using drugs. All I knew is that she was interested in reading and writing too. Wait, is this about your dream? What if she was poisoned?
That's another angle. But who would poison her? Why would the person even poison her? This is getting too stressful.
So far, we have nothing concrete.
I know. There's got to be something we're missing.
You're right. All we need to figure out is who was close to Elena and who might know something about her. I have few people in mind.
Really? Like who?
Well, there's Tola, Elena's best friend. But she moved away, so she left the school.
Okay.
Then there's Peter, who she was close to. And Funke, which everyone found odd. But you know, that's Elena. Nice to everyone.
So do you think they'll know anything about her?
Funke hasn't resumed. She has been in the hospital since. We hope to have her back soon. But Peter, well, we'll have to just give it a shot.
But we need to be careful. I mean, we can't just start asking everyone about Elena.
You're right. But I think I know someone that we might have a shot at speaking with.
And who might that be?
Miss Sandra. She was close to Elena's mom.
Oh, I didn't know she was close to Elena's mom.
Close or friendly or whatever. I knew they were close though.
Okay.
Because Miss Sandra visited Mrs. Henshaw even more often after Elena's death. She might have some insights that no one else knows about.
So if she knows something, it could help us piece things together, don't you think?
Yes, you're right.
But we need to be careful. We need to prepare the questions. Like, what are we going to even ask her?
We can start by asking her about what she knew about Elena, maybe her behavior in her last days. But we just need to be careful.
You know what? To make it more organized, we'll plan the questions tonight.
Tonight?
Don't be lazy. Tonight. Don't worry.
Okay, fine. Can we go back to the class? I'm thirsty.
Ivy. Ivy!
Oh God, Mom. You just scared me. I didn't know you were here. When did you come in?
Are you okay? You were miles away.
Yeah, I'm okay. Just thinking about school stuff.
Are you sure? Is everything okay?
Yes, everything is okay, Mom.
Do you like your new school? Are the teaching grades? Are you settling in fine?
Slow down. You're asking a lot of questions. Actually, you don't have to worry because I'm adjusting well. I am making new friends.
That's such a relief. I was a bit worried.
Don't be, please.
Okay then, finish up and meet me in the room, okay?
Alright.
And remember, you can always talk to me about anything at all. Okay?
Smart.
Alright, finish up. Meet me in the room. Alright?
Okay.
Hello, girls.
Hello, Miss Sandra.
Hello, Mrs. Sandra.
Ma, we're doing a project on how we can better support each other. So we were wondering if we can ask you a few questions.
All right. That's interesting. So what prompted to this?
Yes, we're just thinking about ways to support each other, especially after what happened lately.
Okay, that sounds intensive. So what information are you looking for?
Well, we were wondering if you could tell us a little about Elena.
Yes, Ma, maybe anything you noticed in her last days.
Okay. Elena was a student of the school, as we all know, and always eager to help others. But she did seem a bit off in her last days.
Ma, do you know if she was talking to anybody about whatever was bothering her?
I'm not sure, but she's spends most of her time alone, which was unusual for her.
Thank you so much, Ma. This was helpful.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you. So I wish you guys luck in your projects.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so much. And the guys are always like, yes, they don't. What's in the one hand?
Detectives. I saw you people talking to Miss Sandra. Seriously, what are you guys up to?
Well, we're trying to figure out what really happened to Elena.
Elena, if there's anyone that knows everybody's secrets, it's Funke. And no one can get to talk to her.
The Funke.
Yes, we call her the Red Watcher. She observes everyone and everyone believes that she knows everyone's secret, but that's not for a fact.
So why did he say we can't talk to her?
Oh, don't even bother. She talks to who she wants and when she wants to.
Oh, that's weird. What do you want?
I came to ask whether we can be friends.
What are we?
We're friends, but I want to know if we can work together, talk more, eat together, study together, maybe go home together.
That's fine. It's cool. Is that all?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I hug you?
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Hey girls.
What's up? How are you?
What's wrong with you?
That's quite embarrassing.
What's the meaning of that rubbish you just did?
What? Wait, is it that? I was just playing with you now.
You're just playing with me. Is that how you play with all your friends?
Friends. Elena, you and I thought we were lovers.
Lovers. I, Elena, your lover. Come off it. We're just friends, okay? If that should happen again, I'm gonna cut you off.
I'm sorry now. Elena.
Wait. Now.
What is it? Don't shout at me.
I'm sorry. I know I overreacted the other time. I was very aggressive. And you know, it's all this lady stuff, so don't sweet. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
You forgive me?
Yes.
Are you sure you forgive me?
Yes.
Okay, can I get it?
Elena. Still studying?
You know I told you I have that master's tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you did. You know you study so much. I know you're going to ace it.
Thanks, Mom.
Alright. 10 minutes, okay? You meet me downstairs. Let's make dinner, okay?
Okay, I'll just finish up here.
Right.
Mom, what are we making for dinner?
Your favorite, of course.
Afang soup.
You know that already.
Oh my god, you're the best, Mom. I'll meet you downstairs.
Alright, baby. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Elena, wake up. It's morning.
Yes.
No. You need to wake up. Wake up.
You know I slept through the red throat tonight.
And you know your test is this morning. Wake up. Get ready, okay? Get ready. Stand up. You need to get ready, okay?
Okay.
Come on, get up. Get up, Elena.
I will. I've heard you. I'm coming.
Meet me downstairs immediately, okay? Do not sleep again. Stand up.
I'm not sleeping. I'm coming.
Come on, baby. Stand up, okay? I know you read till late last night. Just wake up, have your shower. Okay? Meet me downstairs. Immediately.
Ivy, no! Ivy, please, Ivy. Ivy, please, let's go. Jesus Christ. Ma, please. It's not what you think.
Ivy, she's over. I know what you're up to.
Sandra, we're just trying to like...
It's alright. You see, Elena was very special to me. If there is more to what happened to her, then I want to know.
I mean, we think there's more to Elena's death. We don't know what exactly, but we know there's certainly more.
And I've been having weird dreams about Elena.
Dreams? What kind of dreams?
I don't know, I always see her in a pool. They're always different. One time I saw foam in her mouth and a shadowy figure. It's always so terrifying.
This sounds intense. Have you told anyone else about this?
No, Ma, just you. We don't want to cause hysteria since we don't understand anything yet. We want to know what exactly happened.
Yes.
It's okay. We need to be very careful and gather more information. Okay?
Okay, Ma.
Thank you so much, Ma.
Thank you. Are you okay?
Yes, Ma.
It's alright.
Let's just go on. We're really sorry.
We're sorry, Ma.
It's okay, it's okay.
Please don't tell the principal.
Good morning, class. Today is a special day. Today the school have decided to dedicate a section of the school magazine to Helena Henshaw. So you are to write a piece, a short piece of your experiences with her. It might be something she said or did or stuck to. That's something short and precise. So, let's get started. Thank you.
Your memory about her will help us write a beautiful tribute.
She was so full of life. I still can't believe she's gone.
I can remember last year at the school fair. She was so excited about the dog tag. Yes. And she convinced almost half of the students, including the teachers.
Yeah. I was there that day. I was there. Okay. Oh.
Oh, Miss Sandra!
Hi, madam.
Thank you so much for honoring my invitation.
Thank you, ma'am.
How have you been?
I'm good, ma'am.
I must say thank you. Thank you so much for all you do for Elena. She can't stop going on about how you've been assisting her in her academics, all your assistance, everything you've been doing for her. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma. And I must say you have amazing data.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Look, we can be friends. Yes. My house is always open for you. You can come in at any time. Come say hi to the family, you know. Come see Elena and me, you know.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
The pleasure is mine. And you have a beautiful home.
Thank you. Thank you. So, come to think of it, are you married?
Well, not really, but about to.
Oh, that's good. That's wonderful. God will give you a good husband. Your mother will care for you.
Amen.
Like I said, you're always welcome. Anytime, come see us. Come say hi to the family.
Thank you, ma'am.
Have you had something to eat?
Yeah, I have gotten me a drink. I'm okay with it.
Go get her something to eat. You're in my house. You need to eat something, okay?
So that will be the end of our extramural classes. So you may leave now. No. Okay, thank you.
So the other day I wanted to talk to you. I noticed you've been distracted. What is the problem?
There's no problem.
Excuse me?
I said there's no problem.
And why the attitude?
I'm not giving you any attitude.
Elena, you of all people should follow up bit by bit. I am not just your teacher, but I'm your family friend. So you should follow up whatever that is going on. Did you hear me?
I am following up, man.
Excuse me?
Be serious with your studies. What did I say?
I am serious. I'm serious. Oh, you let other people go. You are still keeping me here. I don't know why. I'm very serious.
Helena, you inspired everyone around you. You brought so much energy to the classroom. I'll miss you so much, my girl. I'll miss you.
Ivy, you've been quiet today. Is everything okay?
Everything is okay. Just I have a lot on my mind. You know, we wrote about Elena today for the school's magazine.
Oh, that must have been tough, especially as you didn't meet her.
Exactly. It was really tough. And I noticed that everybody had stories and memories to share. It made me realize how much she really meant to everyone.
It's important to remember her and also share in her happy memories. It actually helps with healing.
Do you think there's more to her death than we thought? Because I've been having dreams and I feel like Elena is trying to talk to me.
Ivy, dreams are really powerful. But sometimes it's just our mind trying to process things in a certain way.
I can't still shake the feeling off. Can't shake the feeling that something really happened to her.
I understand. But digging too deep sometimes can bring more trouble than answers. Just be careful, okay? And promise me you won't poke around too much.
I promise, Mom.
That's good. And always remember, you don't have to handle it all by yourself. You can always come to me.
Okay.
How about we take a break from all this and go watch a movie or something? What do you think?
Okay.
Let's
go.
Let's go.
Thank you, Fina. You're welcome. Do you think I'll be able to see her if I sleep on the desk?
I don't know. We can try.
Yeah. Elena, it's me, your friend Chizoba. I miss you, and I was wondering if you can give us some clues about your murder.
We're not sure if it's a murder case yet.
Oh, your death situation or death case or whatever. Elena, please. I cannot hear you, but I want to see you.
You look so hilarious right now.
Stop. She's trying to talk to me.
No. Sorry, continue.
Elena, is that you?
Sorry, don't worry, she'll talk to you later.
You seek the truth. Are you ready for what you might find? Truth is hidden in the dark, but skeletons are kept in closets. Now what is this one again?
I don't know. Maybe the person thinks we're in a kind of Hollywood movie or something. Like, we need real answers and not this.
Well, it's definitely cryptic. What do you think it means?
Maybe someone is trying to scare us off.
Or maybe it's a prank. People like to do that with things like this.
No, I don't think this is a prank. I mean, I have something in me telling me this is important.
Where did you say you found this again?
It was just on my desk this morning.
Skeletons are kept in closets. Does that mean something is hidden somewhere, like in a literal closet?
No, I think it could be metaphorical. Maybe someone has a secret they're hiding.
This is getting too complicated. How do we even figure this out?
Look, we need to just find out where Elena spent most of her time during her period of withdrawal.
We need to be careful because whoever sent this note might not want us to find out the truth.
Great. Now we're in a detective movie.
Let's just hope this leads somewhere and not to a dead end.
I hope so too.
Hey, where are you going? Am I supposed to be in the class?
Yeah, we were heading to the class before.
Sir, we just saw a student. She seemed really upset, so we're going.
My friend, it's none of your business. My friend, get back to your class. I said move!
Yeah.
Lara, what happened? Why are you crying?
Lara, please, can you talk to us? What's happened?
Why are you crying? Leave me alone! What is happening in this school?
My sister, strange things are happening in this school.
I can't believe that.
Really?
What? Did you see the look on his face? He seemed really worried.
Yes, and that student can't quite piece this together. You know what? We'll just leave this for another time. I'm too stressed and hungry. Let's get something.
Ivy, you're always hungry, like you're eating for two.
No, wait, let's go.
My sweet girl. You know mommy loves you, right? You know mommy loves you. Baby, today is a school day. Mommy already ironed your uniform. You need to go to school. I'm sure your friends are waiting for you. Your friends, they miss you. You need to go to school, okay? You know how we used to prepare dinner together, you know. Yes. Mommy will make dinner together. We'll make your favorite dinner, okay? We'll make your favorite, but you need to go to school. You need to stand up and go to school. You need to go. You need to stand up. Elena, you need to talk to me. You need to answer me. Elena, baby. Elena, you need to stand up. You need to stand up. You need to wear your school uniform. You need to go to school. You need to talk to me. You need to listen to me. I lost your father. I can't lose you. I can't. I can't lose you. I can't lose you, Elena. Elena, talk to me. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Talk to me. You need to stand up. You need to stand up. You need to stand up. Your mom is broken. I am broken.
Scarcity is as a result of high in demand when the supply is low. We must understand that the demand and supply must, of a necessity, complement each other. That's when we'll say there is an equilibrium. High in demand and low supply will lead to inflation. Once there is an inflation, the markets will be very expensive. That we must have a balance in
Josephine. Josephine. We are used to it. We are used to it.
Quiet!
Sir, please, can we talk?
Yes. What is this about?
We just want to ask you about Elena.
Who is asking about Elena?
No one. We've been making some research and we just want to know more about her last days. That's it.
Don't you know it is dangerous to be poking around issues that do not concern you? Don't you?
Sir, could it be that you...
Stop! Stop this now! Stop this nonsense immediately! It is distracting you from your studies. That is why Ivy's always sleeping in the class.
Sir, we just want to understand what's happened to Elena and what...
No! You will stop this, both of you, this instant! If I hear that either of you is still asking questions about Elena and not focusing on your studies, I would inform the principal and even your parents. Are we clear now?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Sir.
Now, just focus on the reason why you're here. And that is to study. Not anymore. Go. Move.
God. Honestly, I don't know how that happens. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah. Hello?
So you're the new desk owner?
Just look at that one. What just happened now? Oh, that one. Just leave her alone. She has finally resumed. I'm sure she has gone back to writing in that her diary. Only God knows what she's always writing in that book. Wait. You said Elena loved to write, right? Do you think she has a diary? Possibly, but where could it be?
Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Elena. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Mommy.
You know, I actually forgot it was my birthday. You know I gave birth to you, so I can never forget your birthday.
Thank you, Mommy.
Happy birthday, baby. On this day, I wish you long life and prosperity.
Amen.
I wish you a great year ahead. And of course, you excel in your academics this year and every other year.
Thank you.
Come here, baby. All right, it's okay. Just get ready, okay? Meet me downstairs. I'll drop you off school, okay?
Okay.
You don't need to take the cake. Don't worry, it's here, okay? All right. Meet me downstairs.
I'm coming. Ma.
Good
afternoon, Ma.
Good afternoon. Come in.
Thank you.
Please sit. So how can I help you?
We're really sorry to bother you at such a time. We're Elena's classmates and we were hoping we could talk to you briefly.
We wanted to know more about what happened to Elena, and we think there's something important that we're missing.
And we've been getting clues that suggest that there's more to her death than we thought.
Clues? What kind of clues?
We found some notes, and we've also been having dreams. Dreams that seems to be pointing us to something hidden.
We're hoping maybe you could share some insights with us, or maybe something about Elena that could help us piece things together.
Look, I appreciate your concern, but this is just too much for me right now. It's best you leave.
We're really sorry. We didn't mean to get you upset.
We only wanted to help, Ma.
Thank you, but I can't do this right now, please. I can't. Please leave.
Sorry, Mom. So sorry.
I'll be moving. Staying here, it's of no use. Each time I wake up, it feels like my husband is still alive. And my daughter too. Their memory keep lingering. I can't get over it. I can't stay here. I feel haunted. I feel like a failed mother.
Don't say that. I would have said you should stay, but your mind is made up.
Yeah, I already called the movers. Maybe tomorrow they'll come and start moving my things. Let me see if I can start my life all over again. Maybe somewhere far from this place, somewhere better.
It's okay. I'll miss you. This is Hampshire. Or should I say, dear friend?
We'll still be friends. We're still friends, and I mean, I'm a matron in the school. I'll still communicate with you, you know. Go still for this. Thank you.
I miss you.
Thank you so much.
Just be strong, okay?
I will be strong, okay?
I received a call from Mrs. Henshaw, and she mentioned that 2 of Elena's classmates visited. Why would you go to her?
Ma, we were just hoping to gather more information about Elena.
I see. So what have you found?
Well,
You need to understand that this is difficult for Mrs. Henshaw. And you must not visit her again. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm not so good at physics, I don't accept that. So how are you holding up?
I'm fine. But I still can't believe that we almost got into trouble for trying to help.
I know, right? But we can't just give up now. We have to keep pushing.
What do you have in mind?
What if we enter Mrs. Henshaw's house when she's not around?
Sneak into her house?
Yes.
Are you serious, Ivy?
Look, we can just go in, get what we want, come out before she even gets back home.
I don't know. What if we get caught?
Don't worry, I'll be careful. We will be careful.
I'm scared. I don't.
Oh, don't be scared. We'll just monitor her whenever she leaves. We'll enter. Please. Just this one time.
Okay. Let's do it.
Thank you. So let's go. It's not going to be a problem. We need to monitor when she's leaving the house. And then we'll move in. Then we'll move up.
anybody there? Thank God we found our keys. I can't believe she left her keys. Right? Look, we need to find anything that'll give us more clues about Elena. You're right. Should we go to her room first? I think so. Calm down. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Ivy. This should be her room. Yeah, it's all pink. Ivy, no. Ivy, let's go. Don't worry. Just a few minutes and we'll be out. We just need to be quick. This feels all so personal. We should be careful. Let's go, Ivy. I know. Okay, calm down. Chizoba, please. Start with the obvious places. Go there. What are we even looking for? I don't know. Clues. When we see, we'll know. Are you sure? Very sure, okay? Skeletons are kept in closets. Does that have anything to do with this? Ivy, this is going to take forever. No, just be quick. There's nothing here. There has to be something somewhere in this room. Let's also check other places. Wait. I think I found something. This has everything. Her fears.
Yeah.
And her secrets too. Who could be the man she wrote about? Ivy. Sorry, let's hide. Just calm down, okay?
Here we are.
Okay, madam.
I need you to start with the living room, okay?
Okay.
I need you to clear as much things as possible. Elena's room will be the last place. I still need to sort out some things. No. Don't touch that. Don't touch it. You can start with other things, okay?
Okay, let's
leave
start
that
with
myself.
this. Okay, then let's start with this.
I need some time alone.
Just help me up. Right.
What are you doing there?
What? This is not right. Should I call the police?
No, Ma, please. Please don't. We're only looking.
Ma, please, I'm sorry. Mrs. Encho, please don't call anyone. Please, we didn't do anything wrong. We didn't scatter anything. You can check.
Ma, please. I'm sorry, Ma, please.
Ma, please don't call anybody.
Please. We need to talk.
Look, I understand your curiosity, but breaking into someone's home is a serious matter.
I reported them because they need to understand the gravity of their actions. This is not a game.
Ivy, I can't believe you did this.
Chizoba, to all I know, I raised you up very well.
Yes, both of you are excellent students, but we cannot tolerate this anymore. Consider this your last warning. Any more of these incidents will not be tolerated, and trust me, we will have no choice but to take a severe disciplinary actions on you.
We're really sorry, sir.
Ma, we're sorry, Ma. Sir, we're sorry. Ma, we didn't mean any harm. We were only trying to help. Please, Mrs. Henshaw, please.
Look, I understand your intentions, okay? But you understand that there are boundaries you must respect. I hope you learned from this.
Madam, please. On behalf of the school, I sincerely apologize. And I promise you, this will not repeat itself. Alright?
It's okay, it's okay.
Alright, this meeting is over. And I hope both of you will henceforth stay out of trouble. Is that a promise?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Thank you, everyone.
Ivy, I can't believe you could do something like this. Breaking into someone's home? What were you thinking?
Please, I didn't mean to cause any harm. I was just trying to find out what happened to Elena.
Ivy, I know you want answers, but this is not the best way to go about this. You could have gotten into serious trouble.
I know, but I believe there's more to her death and I can't just ignore it.
Ivy, you need to understand that there are boundaries and laws. This investigation of yours has gone too far.
Mom,
there is no but! This is for your own good.
Okay, Mom.
Good. Now you take your studies serious and focus. Am I clear?
Help me. Help me. Who's that? Help me. Help me. Help me. What happened?
It's just a dream. Oh God. Yeah.
To tell her.
Yes, Chizuba, I just had a dream now. And the shadowy figure, it's a man. Yes. I saw the shadowy figure this time and it looked so much like a man. Look, we need to get to the end of this.
Yes. But look, this is getting dangerous. Like, what if we get caught?
Are you sure? Yes. This is for Elena. We're going to get to the end of this. Good night. We'll talk more tomorrow. God.
dreams. They're terrifying.
I don't think we should be here now.
Chizoba, don't worry. Very soon she'll leave. When she goes out, we'll get in and do what we want.
Ivy, let's go, please.
See, calm down, Chizoba. It's not like she's going to kill us. You know what? Let me just go and check if there is anything.
Ivy,
going
no!
on.
Ivy! No. Ivy!
Oh, what happened? I don't know. She came out and she was making it.
I told you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ivy, maybe there's another way. I'm tired of waiting.
Another way like what?
Funke, the note. It looks like she's the one that sent it.
Wait. You're right. Maybe we should...
There she goes. Now's our chance to go in. Let's go.
Let's go.
Be careful.
Let's see what we have here.
Pills? Why was she taking them?
I don't know. Let's just look here. Mercury, Momox. What's that?
A picture. Why did she have to cut his face out?
Maybe she was trying to hide his identity. But who's this guy though? Let's see if I can recognize him. It's not possible. Well... What? Wait, what? She was having an affair. And these pills, they... Wait. She must have gotten pregnant.
It all makes sense now. But who is this man and why did she feel the need to hide him?
We need to find out who this man is.
Should we ask Miss Sandra about it? Who knows, she can help us figure this out.
I don't know. Miss Sandra, telling Miss Sandra would only make her matter worse. Look, she's going to tell Mrs. Henshaw. And my mom is definitely going to find it. I can't get into more trouble, please.
But we need help. We can't do this on our own.
All we need to do is just keep looking. Until we find a concrete evidence, then we can meet Mrs. Sandra to help us. Until then, I don't think it's safe.
Alright. But we need to be careful because...
I know. Chizoba, I know. We need to look for more clues. So let's keep reading.
What? I want to try that biscuits again. Like, my dad got the pack. Wait, your dad got the pack? Like, even the strawberry flavor. Yes, I tried it. Wait, your dad got the pack. He brings over me. Oh, Funko is back. Finally. Should we? I'm coming.
Excuse me. How are you?
Hi, Funke.
I'm fine. What can I do for you?
Is it okay if we ask you something?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Did you, by chance, send us a note about Elena?
Notes? I don't know anything about any notes.
Oh, we found the note and we thought it might be sent from you. And it seemed like you knew something about Elena's death.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about a note. I'm just as clueless about Elena's death as you are. Excuse me.
Thank you anyways.
Yes, thank you. Do you think she was dead? What?
Okay.
It's nothing.
See, what about the biscuits?
No, the juice. The juice. Oh.
Yeah, are we doing the biscuits?
Oh, I told you my dad.
What were they asking you?
It's nothing important.
Nothing. But they told you something and you replied.
I just told you it's nothing important. What is your problem?
Please.
See, Elena. Elena, what are you doing with this?
It's been threatening me.
Do you want to kill yourself?
I don't know what's right.
It's okay. It's okay, please. Please, I won't let you do that. Please, it's okay, please. Please, I'm sorry. Please, I understand. Elena, do you want to kill yourself? Please, no, I won't let you do this. No, I don't know what to do. Elena, it's okay, please. Please, don't do this. Elena, I'm so... Please. No, please. It's okay, please. No. Please, Elena, please, you have to stay strong. You can't kill yourself. Elena, it's okay. Please.
It's been threatening me. I'm so scared.
It's okay. But don't you think this is too much to handle alone? Maybe you can tell your mom.
No. I can't tell her. You know, she just came out of grieving for my dad that just passed away.
I'm really sorry, Elena. But we have to do something about this. You know, before it gets out of hand. I'm sorry. It's okay. Elena, I think I have an idea.
What idea?
What if we tell the principal?
No, we can't. I'll look like the black goats in the midst of white sheep.
I'm sorry, but I just wanted to suggest something. But we still have to do something about this. It's okay, please.
Have you been able to find anything? Mrs. Henshaw is moving soon. So if there's anything you've been able to find, this is the time to tell me.
We actually found something.
Well, you have to promise not to tell Mrs. Henshaw because we sneaked into her house again. And we don't want any more trouble.
Alright, I promise. So tell me, what did you find?
We found this box. And there's a jotter in it. And a picture. We also found out that Elena was having an affair. And she got pregnant. But what we don't know is the man, because in the picture his face was cut out.
Girls, this is a great information. Yes. So, were you able to gather more information that can help us identify this man?
Not yet.
Okay. Listen, we need to keep this to ourselves. And we need to act quick. We need to gather more information and make sure we know who this man is. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you so much, Miss Sandra.
You're welcome.
But from where?
Ivy, please, you have to expose him before he kills me too.
Expose who? Who are you talking about? Give me a name.
What is happening here?
I've been looking for you everywhere, here and here. What's that thing you said you wanted to tell me?
So, Funky came to my house yesterday. I didn't even realize she knows my house. She told me that we need to expose him before he kills her too. I don't even understand.
Who is she talking about? And besides, why did you bring me into the picture?
I'm sorry. I should have called you immediately, but I don't even know. Who is this man?
Girls, I think I know who owns that shirt. It's Mr. Sam.
Mr. Sam?
Yes.
This is unbelievable.
You know what? We need a reflectable evidence. Okay. Please. You need to tell the truth.
I don't know anything about that.
It's okay. You can leave.
Thank you.
Okay. Please. You have to speak up. Not just because of you alone, but for other people. I mean, something like this could happen to someone close to you. Please.
Alright. I'll talk.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Sam. Mr. Sam got Elena pregnant. She tried telling her mom, but he threatened her. He told her to get an abortion, but she was afraid and she objected. I later found out they had an affair, and he sent her a letter threatening her. I spoke to Elena about it. Then she confided in me. Elena told me that Mr. Sam gave her pills to get rid of the baby. The next day, the news of her drowning came out. People were saying she was poisoned, but I know Mr. Sam killed her. I was in the hospital because Mr. Sam, he got me pregnant. He took me to a quack and my fallopian tube ruptured. I wanted to speak up, but he said he would kill me as well. I was just afraid. I'm really sorry. I wish I said something sooner. I'm sorry, Miss Sandra.
Listen, girls. We need to find the other student from the hearing. We need to know exactly what happened that day.
Yes, Ma. I've been making researches on the girl and I want to meet her and ask her why she was in that state that day.
Okay. What did you find?
Just her name and her class. I've not really found a way to meet her without seeming weird.
I need to speak to her. I really need to. Funke, I'm really sorry for what you've gone through. I'm sorry, please. And I promise you the school authority must get to the root of this. Okay? Jesus Christ. Lara, I want you to say everything again exactly as you said it in my office.
Okay, Ma. Sir, you asked me to meet you here.
Yes. Lara, I called you. You see, the truth is that I want us to chat a little bit, to know you better. You see, Lara, you're a very bright girl. I never knew. A bright girl.
Please, I need to go.
Hey, don't make this difficult. Don't.
Let go of me.
Don't worry, this isn't over yet. It's not over yet. What? Look, I am sorry, okay? I'm sorry you had to experience that. Trust me, we are going to put an end to it. There's nothing to worry about, okay? Look, we need to catch that man red-handed.
He said I should meet him after school and he would inform my parents that I'll be having extra lessons.
Why would he do that?
He asked me to meet him at a restaurant over the weekend. I think he wanted to make up for what happened at the restroom.
Did you go to him?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, perhaps that's just probably a way to, meet with you. Look, we need to utilize this window and act very fast.
What if we lead him on?
Please don't leave me alone with that man.
No. We will not do that, okay? What do you think? You are aware will make your life difficult in this school. Are you aware?
Yes, I know that.
Then why didn't you show up at the location as agreed? Why?
Sir, I already told you. I can't have a relationship with my teacher.
Look at this one. You're rejecting me.
Sir, I won't tell anybody. Well, I won't tell anybody about the incident. And I forgive you.
Look at this one. Are you going to forgive me or I'm going to forgive you? No, come. You forgive me.
You beast! I promise you must pay for this! Are you okay?
Mr. Sam, do you have any explanation for these accusations? Sir, this is ridiculous. I have done nothing wrong.
Really? So what about the photos and letters?
Sir, Mr. Sam is pure evil. He's not who you think he is. He has been threatening my life and he killed Elena. He told me that if the secret ever came to light, he would kill me too.
It's a lie, sir. It's a pure lie. I mean, business accusation. Look at it now. You can't prove that I'm the one on that photo. I mean, the poor girl drowned. I think we should just let her soul rest in peace.
You got me pregnant. And you took me to that quack. Because of you, my fallopian tube was ruptured and had to be taken out. Sir, he killed Elena. I know he killed Elena.
You little imp!
Mr. Sam, even in my presence?
So you know, I don't mean it. Sir.
We installed a secret camera in the classroom. This footage shows what happened. Mr. Sam, you are caught.
Sir, I'm sorry. It's a mistake.
A mistake?
Yes.
You call this a mistake? You have violated the trust placed in you by endangering the lives of our students, and you dare call this a mistake? One more word from you, I will forget that you're a man like me, and I will punch you. Keep quiet!
I am so heartbroken. I can't believe it. The poor Elena. She went through so much alone. And to think that she didn't even mention this to me. Elena was my world. After her father's death, she was all I had. Maybe I failed as a mother, yes.
No. Mrs. Henshaw, don't say you failed as a mother. Helena was just a victim of circumstance. It could happen to any girl child. Please, don't say you failed.
Thank you so much, girls. Thank you. Thank you for not giving up. Thank you for finding the truth. Elena can now rest. Mrs. Sandra, we need to ensure that the environment is safe for our girl child. This can never happen again.
Absolutely, Mrs. Henshaw. We will make sure of it.